Hey Jenny, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Got the camera disabled.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how this is going. There's Jen. Okay. Hey Jen,
Hi.
how's it going?
Good.
So I'm a little confused about this platform and how it's working, but we'll figure it out. Was it easy enough to get in?
Yeah. Um,
It was just clicking a link.
yeah, I clicked the link and it just, yeah, I clicked the link and it went to the screen and it said it will start at 9:30 and then you popped up and you invited me and
Okay. Huh.
yeah, so it said someone is inviting you to
Uh,
join.
oh, okay, this is how I'm making you. Okay, that's helpful. I just thought we kind of have to figure out the back end of this and the best way to do it, because this is then I think is going to be the platform that'll be used for the Fastermind groups.
Mhm.
The only thing that I'm a little concerned about that I just figured out, I didn't see this before, but is the webinars like they're broadcast live on Google Plus, but you can go in and you can delete the post as soon as it goes up, and then people won't see it anymore. But we're gonna have to figure out if that's a good.
That's annoying though. To have
Yeah, it is.
to do
It
that
is.
every time.
So, okay, there's Dane, and I've added Christine. Hey, Dane.
Hi.
Um, yeah, Dane, did you just hear what I was telling Jen?
No.
Well, it's about this webinars on air thing that I did not realize. So when you do one of these webinars, it automatically posts to your Google Plus feed, whoever starts it,
Huh.
and it automatically streams. So it's like setting up an on-air hangout thing. So
Huh.
there's a workaround on how to make it private, but it requires whoever's using it to do that every time they start a new call. So
Huh. Interesting.
anyway, we'll have to figure out the best solution as far as the faster minds. That works.
Yeah. 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 That's too bad. So are we streaming right now?
No, well, I was able to go in, and as soon as it popped up on my Google Plus feed, I just delete it. Like I delete the post, so it's not there for anybody to find. Um,
Is it on any of our other feeds? Like since I signed in through my Google Plus account, is
I
it on
can
my account?
check. I can check, but I didn't post it to any circles.
Okay.
So um, you have more than one Google Plus thing, don't you? Uh,
DanePlus.com.
Dane Sanders Plus.
Yeah, I think that's right. Or just DanePlus.com will get you there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not on your feed.
Okay.
So,
Well, cool. Friends who are all coming here tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
yep.
Crazy.
I know.
Nobody else has jumped on yet, so
Well, Jenny was here, but she had her, well, where'd we go? Yeah, Jenny's here. She's just, her video's turned off.
oh.
And she's muted, it looks like, currently.
And
Christine. Okay.
Tim's out and Tim's out.
Oh yeah. He's got a good excuse. That's
Any word? What about Jen Gaudreau?
She's popping up over here. I'm trying to make sure that she's getting added.
So Dane, Amber Fox was texting me this morning about coming this weekend.
No way. Really?
Yeah, she's like, are you going? And I'm like, yes. So I was encouraging her and talking through some stuff, and she's like, I really want to. I just have to convince John.
Great.
All right. I said, well, if you need help convincing, give Dana a call. She's like, yeah, you can talk anyone into anything. And I'm like, truth.
Is she local?
She's in Fullerton, yeah. She's like a mile from me.
That would
And
be
she wanted
cool.
to carpool. She's like, do you want to carpool? Are you going? And then I'm like, carpooling wouldn't really work out for me.
There's Christine and Jen. Okay, so everybody here is here except for Tim.
Hey, guys.
I want to be like Christine.
Oh, sorry. It's so sunny in Florida.
I cannot wait to go to California, you guys. It is fucking freezing in Chicago.
I know, I bet.
It is like so cold here. I'm like so happy. It's not leaving tomorrow.
Even the weather we had last week, which was a lot colder, would have been awesome for you.
Oh yeah, I mean I
But
saw
now
it's
it's
like
like
high
80
70s, low 50s. Oh, it's 80? Oh my god. I'm even more excited. I mean,
Yeah.
plus I get to see you guys, so.
No, it's just the weather. We get it. It's just the
Okay, I'm not offended.
weather.
That's really cold.
Awesome. All right, so it sounds like everyone's on. I think I even saw something from Kim. So, Aaron, what should we talk about first?
I have a list. Do we want to just go through let's just go down the line and everybody kind of report in on if there's anything that you need or need input from the team on whatever you're working on, and then whatever doesn't get covered, I can kind of go through the list I have. Does that work?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, Christine, why don't you go?
Okay, I got lunches all organized for Friday and Saturday. So Friday we'll do Wahoo, and I'll just have to go pick it up. But we ended up doing the deconstructing of the tacos and stuff. So we're going to chicken, carne asada, and grilled vegetables. And then they come with black beans and brown rice. And then they have tortillas on the side. They'll also have chips and salsa, guac, and sour cream on the side. They're going to supply all the paper goods. And then on Saturday, we have Stonefire Grill. Thank you, Jenny, for giving me the heads up on that place. And they are doing some kind of like lemon garlic chicken, and then some tri-tip, and a meatless barbecue salad, and then some mashed potatoes, and I think breadsticks. And that's being delivered and set up, which will be nice. So the other one on Friday we'll have to set up, but Saturday they're going to come in. They'll all. So I put both of those on my credit card, so I'll just need to get reimbursed for that somewhere, or I just get more, maybe I just get more points or whatever on the Strat team, No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Christine, if you'll just hold on to receipts, and
Sure.
I'll get those over to Cindy to give you a reimbursement. I thought too, for the barbecue places delivering, there'll be some tip included in that, so we'll need to figure out what that is.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, because on the invoice it said they don't add gratuity, so we need to take that into consideration.
Okay, we'll add that in there, and then maybe we can give them a cash tip. I'll talk to Erica and see what they prefer, if they want to add it on to the bill, or they want to, if we can just do a cash tip. But whichever you would prefer, I'll do. And then the only thing is that food-wise, so I'll get in tomorrow at 11, and I'm going to take Uber to hotel, and then Tim's going to hook up with me at some point so that I can borrow their van for the weekend, and I'll go get the other two, Jenny and Jen, at the airport, and then we'll be ready to do whatever we need to do. I know I had mentioned going with Jen Dizzy to Costco or wherever we need to be, we'll be.
What airport are you coming into, Christine?
We're all coming into John Wayne.
You're getting a super shuttle to the airport, or to the?
No, I'm going to get an Uber taxi.
Oh, okay, I got you. I don't know if Uber will go to the airport or not, but what time is your flight in?
I land at 11:35, and I wanted to get to the hotel and get a run in before they came. But if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Unless somebody wants to pick me up, but then I just have to get with Tim at some point to get the van from him.
Yeah.
So, if I have to, I can take a cab from the airport. Or something. I mean, whichever.
I guess if I can, just check in with me. If I can, I'm happy to come and try to help out.
Okay, well, I have a connection in Dallas, so in Dallas, I'll give you a text and see where you are, and then I'll kind of have a better idea. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. That's very sweet. If you can do that, that'd be awesome.
Cool.
Cool.
So that's me. I'm caught up, I guess.
Okay. As far as lunches, should we call the morning of whichever place the lunch is coming from that day and just verify with them?
I told Alex, the contact for Wahoo, that I would check in with him on Thursday to make sure everything sounds good. And but if you'd prefer, also I can check in again on Friday morning. Either way, he has your name and mine as the contact on site. So just people. So and both of our numbers. I hope you didn't mind I gave you your number in case for some reason my phone didn't work or something like that.
Sure, that's great.
Hey, Christine, just so that you feel more like a local, it's Wahoo's, just so you know.
Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, Wahoo's. Yeah, it's funny because it was like, I was talking to one of them and I said something and I said, all open, and he's like, y'all. He's like, you're not from here. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I said, dude, leave me alone. No. Yo, essay. No, so, okay, Wahoo's. Is that right? Wahoo's. Okay.
What did she say?
What am I saying wrong? Am I saying it wrong?
I don't know.
I think the first time you said it Wahoo singular, it's actually Wahoo plural.
Oh, there's
Wahoo's.
an S. It's plural. Okay. You're right. I did say Wahoo. Okay.
But what I was kind of laughing though, because the last time you said it's Wahoo.
That's all right. Half the time I call it Yahoo's. So.
Yahoo. Yeah. Now I'll probably do that, Jen. I'll probably be like Yahoo's.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So the only thing I think that if I'm the one that's going to go with Jen Disney to Costco, we just need to get a running grocery list of kind of, because we had talked about doing breakfast, setting up something for breakfast on Friday. So we'll just have to get a list of that.
Yeah, I have a running list.
And then also,
that I can
okay, good. Perfect. The only other thing that I did think of, Erin, not to cut you off, I'm so sorry, that was rude, is if we do yogurt or anything like creamer, we're going to have access to a fridge. So to hold that stuff for overnight or 2 days. So I don't know if somebody has an extra fridge or has room for that stuff.
Sure. Well, okay, so on Saturday we're getting Sidecar Donuts and coffee is from Sidecar, right, Dane? So they're going to provide, I'm assuming, all the like sugar creamer cups, anything related to the coffee. Is that right?
I don't know. I mean, it might just be coffee. I really just don't know the answer to that. I know we pick up at 8 a.m. at Sidecar. That's all I know.
Okay, so how about we'll make sure and add to the list coffee cups like styrofoam or however whatever you guys want to do, and you could probably get the little miniature creamers that don't have to be refrigerated.
Okay, so those are already good deal.
And then just sugar pack.
We do yogurt, but if we do yogurt for Friday morning or something as an option, or do we want to not go that route and just do?
It may be better just not to go that route. Maybe do fruit, like whole fruits so that don't have to be refrigerated. Like bananas, apples, oranges.
Oranges, okay.
Yeah, that would probably be a pretty safe bet. And then maybe you'd mentioned muffins, granola bars, that kind of anything grab ready. And go. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that we have plates, forks, napkins, whatever we need for But both lunches, that will be provided, correct?
Yes. So really, if this is grab and go stuff, we probably don't need any plates
Yeah, maybe not.
unless we need them for sidecar.
Napkins, maybe.
Yeah,
Just one
napkins
little-
for sure.
Yeah, napkins.
And then coffee cups, and then everything else as far as drinks is going to be bottled water. Well, except for the wine on
Yep.
Thursday, which we'll need to get cups for that.
We get
Okay,
those
well,
little plastic ones. Like, okay.
yeah, the little clear plastic.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a running list of stuff to get from Costco that I'll share with you guys. Some of it's a little loose as far as like breakfast stuff. Like you guys just to see what's there and trust you to make a decision. Yeah.
Very good.
So I'll get that sent to you. And if I know that you are covering lunches in terms of like checking in, like everything related to lunches, you're covering it.
I'll be the
right?
contact. Yes, correct.
Great. Okay. The only Friday morning coffee's coming with Sidecar on Saturday, but Friday we don't have a coffee solution yet. Should we get back in touch? You said Milk and Honey had coffee. Would that be the easiest place to?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, talk to one of the locals. I don't know. There may be like a Starbucks nearby, or do you guys have Dunkin' Donuts or something that you can buy like those big jugs? Or Pete's is around or something. I don't know.
Sure, there's something.
Maybe once we get there on Thursday, or Wednesday, we can kind of see what's in the area, and I'm sure there's probably somewhere that we can probably grab some of those jugs. I would think. Do you have to pre-order those? I've never done that before.
Yeah, I would probably call ahead, particularly if we're getting it. You don't want to show up and have to wait on them to fix it. So Christine and Jen, are you guys okay to handle like finding a place and making sure that we have coffee? Like
Sure.
either is that okay?
All right, I'm here.
Tim, are you surviving?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm good. I got an appointment, so.
Good. Okay, let's keep going down the line. Jen, Disney? Anything?
I'm supposed to get an email tomorrow confirming the time that they're going to drop off rentals.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly what time that's going to be. So hopefully it will work out with Dax. We'll just make it work and just say, oh, this is when they're showing up. That's how rental companies work. So
yeah.
you would figure that'd probably be fine. So everything's showing up. The one thing is they close at like 2 on Saturday. So we're going to have to either ask Dax if we can leave him in the corner till Monday or maybe have to take them over to Tim's house or something.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. How many chairs will there be?
It's like 50 chairs.
And how many tables?
4 cocktail tables, 2 6-foot tables.
Yeah, I could fit all that stuff in my van in 2 trips, so.
Yeah, and I'll plan on having the truck too because I'm going to have to bring stuff back home.
Okay,
So, I mean,
yeah,
that's no
so that's
problem.
not a problem.
Yeah. It'd be awesomer if we could just
Right.
have it at Dax, but so we can find out.
Okay.
But it sounds like we got our bases covered there. Journals are all done. I'll bring those maybe even Wednesday night. I'll bring them up. What else? Desserts are ordered. And then Thursday I'll just bring everything to set that up. Our huge pallet fortress is almost done, and so
That's really fun. The pictures, that's really fun. So Jen, will you let us know when you find out about what time the rentals are going to be dropped off? Just like put it in the text thread, and then so you're covering everything as it relates to like serving pieces for the desserts for Thursday night.
yeah.
Can you also, depending on what you and Christine end up getting for breakfast on Friday from Costco, can you if we need anything in terms of serving pieces, are you okay to cover that? Like, is that cool? I mean, I don't know. It kind of depends on what you guys get.
Yeah, Christine had already asked me if I had like serving stuff. And
Okay. The other thing I was going to ask is, do you happen to have a fairly large basket that would be cute to stick the T-shirts in, so I'm not carrying them in like just a box?
let me check.
Okay. I mean, if not, no problem. But
I probably have something, and if I don't, I might know someone who does. So.
okay. Cool. Okay. Anything else there, Jen, that you have?
I think that's it.
Okay. Jenny, what you got going? Jenny, you're muted. No?
Yeah, I saw
There
that.
you go.
Getting ready to come.
Yay!
Cool. Are you and Jen working on music? How's that going?
Dane's all over it.
Dane's all over it?
Yep.
What do you mean by that?
Well, on Spotify, he's got a couple playlists done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been making them too. I just haven't shared them yet. So I'll just look at his and coordinate, I guess. I'm still tweaking mine. I didn't realize that other people were adding, which is good because I feel like probably it's nice to have a consensus on types of music. So I like it.
Yeah, I think, Dane, do you want us adding all to the one list that you have shared?
Well, because there's several different parts. There's the welcome music, there's the break, like music for breaks, and then there's like lunch music, and they kind of each have a different vibe we had talked about.
All right.
So I'm adding that to your question, Jenny, for Dane to give feedback on.
What
Yeah,
about Thursday night too? Sorry.
Oh, right. Yep.
So the main one that I have is Drew Bray made me one called After Party that I shared with you too. And it's really swanky and cool, and it's fantastic. I mean, really good.
So that might be the good Thursday night one, because that I
Yeah.
did miss the ball on that one. I've been doing stuff for like the 2 days, but okay.
So I think that'll cover that night, and it's like 2 hours worth, so it's great.
Perfect.
And then, but I think you're right, like high energy. I'm not a composer, so I'm not sure exactly I feel like I'll hear it and go, oh yeah, that's it. Which isn't very helpful because
Yeah,
we
same.
do something. So, I don't know. I think we have Spotify nearby, and we can go for it and just say, is that the right feel we like, or in transition to something else, the next transition I want. But I don't want dead space. So like whenever somebody's down at the mic, I want music on right away, that kind of thing.
Right.
Jen, as far as logistically, like Dane just said, once somebody's finished at the mic having music going, is that something that you could kind of position yourself in an area to do that, since you'll know what playlists are what, or?
I could. I think that was what Jenny was planning on doing, though. So I want to make sure that she's doing what she had committed and wanted to do. So if that is a gap that does need to be filled, I'm happy to jump in. But I think Jenny's on that. Is that right, Jenny?
Yeah, that's the plan, and
Okay.
in that I'm not familiar, not as familiar as you are with what you're putting in there and why, and but I can.
Yeah, and we'll be able to talk about it. Dane, I'm not finding, and maybe it's just because I let my premium thing expire. I'm on your profile and I'm not finding.
Actually, go on your profile because I shared it with you and.
Oh, I do see after party. Okay, would it be like in my inbox? Okay, cool. Cool. All right, so I will just share the ones that I'm working on with you guys then, so you can see them.
Yeah, and if you want, like, there's kind of a long one from Go called Go 2015 or whatever that my friend Jay Dillon, who's like this kind of pop DJ kind of guy, he put a bunch in there. Jenny added some, and I think we should all feel the freedom to like delete or add if we don't like it, if it doesn't vibe, because we want to have a similar kind of feel to it. So
These are some of the same songs that I put into, actually. This is nice.
that's perfect. So, but I'm honestly like, I default to you guys, except that I want the veto right.
Of course.
But I think I think we're good. I think we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was feeling for like lunch music, it would be pretty like mellow, like backgroundy kind of music that's, more conducive to conversation. The break music would be more upbeat and like more of these like party type songs. And then I wasn't sure the welcome music, I was kind of going back and forth on like I don't want it to be mellow, but I don't know if it should be like, I don't think we should have Turned On for What, like as like playing during like the welcome mix necessarily. But like I don't know, but I'm open to what you guys feel for the welcome music.
Show tunes, anyone?
Show tunes. That would be fun.
That's my specialty. You just asked.
Cool.
Okay, good deal. Jen, where are you? Are you doing name tags?
Yeah, so I found these cute like it's basically like craft paper like bracket card things, but it's like $5 for a pack of 10, which means it would be $50 for 50, and I didn't know if that was like, I was just going to pick them up at the store today once I chatted with you guys about it. I don't know if that's like too expensive for name tags.
Yeah, we really only need about 40, but
okay, so I can just get 4 packs and it'd be $40, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean, what's that comparison on what you can get? I guess we just need to decide like how valuable or like
right,
cool
pretty name tags. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like if we're just gonna buy like labels, like label name tags.
Or even the ones where you stick them in the clear plastic thing.
Yeah, I'll do some price comparison on that. Those I would need to, I think we would need to get once I'm there because I don't have a store like that that's like easily accessible to me without a car, and I wasn't planning on, I don't have a car in Chicago, I wasn't planning on renting one today. But I can figure it out and I'll let you know. I'll like send something on the text.
Yeah, just as long as we know that you're covering it, that it's covered. Okay, good deal. Tim, any updates that you need to share?
No. I don't
Okay.
think so. I'm good.
Cool. Dane, is there anything you have?
Dane, I'm curious, did Melissa from Jack send you anything about Thursday or Friday? No, Thursday?
She just said that they're going to add it to the final invoice.
Got it.
So I think we're good. I do have a couple of quick announcements. One is, you guys can be praying for Tamara Lackey. One of her best friends, who happens to be a kind of major human, like online, Stuart Scott died of cancer 2 days ago. Mm-hmm. And she's pretty devastated. And it's weird because he's really kind of very human, like just like a brother to her. Also, I think you guys know Tamara's they have an adopted African American, and that's for whatever reason. I think he's actually played a pretty significant role in helping them as a family with some stuff and just understanding cultural differences and living in North Carolina, all those kinds of dynamics. Anyways, when Stuart died, she also had photographed him several times, so now she's getting kind of bombarded by all these outlets needing photos of him because he's a well-known character. And his funeral is this week. So we don't know when yet. So there is a strong chance she won't be coming to go. And I talked to her extended yesterday and just said, you need to be where you need to be. And she burst into tears, like she's just totally overwhelmed.
Grilled chicken wrap.
Oh, totally.
Can you mute?
Just the wrap in an iced tea, unsweetened. Small.
We're talking about funerals and Christine's ordering sweet tea.
Whatever that avocado. Okay, thank you.
She's gonna be mortified in a second.
Hey, Christine.
Hey, did you hear me? What I just ordered for lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to mute on here. I don't know how to mute. I'm so sorry. I'm like, I looked all over. So where am I muting on here? Because I put my phone on mute, but I can't figure out on Hangout.
You touch the screen and you have options to turn the video and audio
got
on.
it. Okay. All right. So sorry. I know that you guys were talking about Stuart Scott. Sorry. Muting now.
No problem. So Tamara might not be coming. We'll find out hopefully today. They would be so bummed. I would be so bummed, but we had to. There's a no-brainer. So if indeed she doesn't come, we're looking at backup options right now. We have about 3 that are really good ones, and we will be letting you guys know what we end up going with. There's a lot of kind of considerations financially. Like I can tell you who the candidates are if you guys want, but there's so much up in the air right now. I don't know that it's relevant yet, but things will move very quickly once we know. So one option, I gotta tell you, one option is Zach and Jody might fly in from Nashville. Zach and Jody Gray. Another option is Natalie Norton from Phoenix. Some of you guys may know her, you may not. She's a What If speaker, very good. And the third option is Joy Bianchi Brown, who's already a panelist and already coming. So there's a lot of reasons why she could make a lot of sense. And it just happens the thing she'll be talking about at her panel, it's a much bigger deal than I realized. And she's learned more in the last 6 months than she learned probably in the last 10 years in business, both formally in class, like taking a grad level course, but also winning this pitch contest was a really big deal. I think of 500 applicants, 20 got accepted. Of the 20, she won the whole thing. And I even heard rumor that she might be vying to get on Shark Tank, and like it's just kind of a really cool phenomenon. And I think she could do a really good job and has experience and we have relationships. So I have a hunch we'll ask her if Tamara pulls, but I really want Tamara to come still. I'm hoping the funeral gets planned at a different time. Any questions with that?
No, I mean, it makes sense. She has to do what's best for them. It's really sad to hear that, such a loss, personal loss for her. So I get it.
Yeah, she burst into tears when I told her that she was off the hook. She was just so grateful. So, and we'll have her back next year or whatever. But I'm really hoping she'll come this year. She and Steve already have Airbnb plans, parents coming to watch their kids, getting on a plane tomorrow, the whole shebang. So their whole world is upside down right now. So if you think of it, pray for her. The Seth Godin moment, we decided, Seth wrote me and said he's happy to do video, but what if we did audio? He thought it would be more magical. And it would be, I think. At first I was like, nah, but then as I thought about it more, I was like, that could be really cool to have kind of the voice of Seth over the speaker, like the voice of God or something. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Is he having a bad hair day? What does he want to do video?
I actually think it'll just be a bigger moment because it won't be like a tiny guy on a little screen next to the live people. It'll be there's just a lot more to control. Plus, our bandwidth gets better. So I think it'll still come in through Skype. It'll just be an audio Skype, and we'll have a slide of him up front. But I think it'll create a better moment for people the more I reflect on it. Any thoughts or feedback?
I was just going to say that I talked to Paul, the video guy, yesterday, and we talked through it and kind of have a plan for how he'll video that and still like capture the excitement and the surprise of what's happening, so it'll translate nicely on video, even without Seth being.
I think we just need to get his audio of him talking, so any cool sound bites, so that it makes it into the and we're working with him about making it right. So I'm really excited about how it'll play out. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I'm just putting together my talks, and people are coming in, and
So will we need the projector?
well, people will still have slides. So I'll have slides. I'm guessing whoever is in Tamara's slot will have slides. Chase will have slides. Adrian may or may not.
So we're doing projector and not TV?
We'll have the TV for sure, but we have a projector option if we want it.
Got it.
I don't know, Tim. I'm a little torn. What do you think?
I don't know. I know we need just a Mac to this projector cable. I don't know. I don't have that. I don't. Does anyone
I have
that?
one. Well,
So-
yeah, I have one. Need to make sure that it's the right.
Well, I'm thinking, why don't we just try it out Thursday night? Just see what it's like, and then go from there. If we want to use it, then sure.
Yeah, so we'll have the TV for sure as well. But I have a hunch, given the size, my gut tells me a TV will be perfect. What's nice is it's LED, so that you don't have to, like, if the room's really lit and the projector's not very bright, it'll still play well. You know what I mean? Whereas
Right.
daytime, if the projector, depending on where the sun is coming and that sort of thing, it could affect whether people can see the screen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because isn't there a really big window on the back of the room?
There is.
There is. I don't think I think that will affect us in the second half of the day too, the
Okay.
afternoon session. So, yeah, we'll have to see.
I'm planning on bringing a small table to put the TV on still. Is that?
Yeah, please do that.
I wanted and needed. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, Dane? I have a few things on my list, but I don't want to move on if you have stuff still.
No, I think that's all I have for now. I'm super
Okay.
excited.
Yay! Yeah, so a couple of things that I have. I talked to Paul, the video guy, yesterday, and I don't know if this is a conversation that Dane, you and I could just have and kind of figure out, or we could certainly get everybody's input, but he will be doing some interviewing while probably on Thursday. Dane, we talked about probably him interviewing you on Thursday before the reception thing starts, and then the rest of us, if he wanted to pull any of the Strat team to get any kind of interview sound bites to use for the video, he could just do that during the evening as needed. That would be pretty easy to do. And then also probably on Saturday pulling some of the attendees to get kind of testimonial, like what's their experience, that sort of thing. So his request is that we get together a list of kind of not necessarily specific questions, but kind of general topics we want covered in the sound bites of what people, like how questions he asks and such. And so I have, the list I have is people talking about their experience while there, people talking about the community, kind of the Converge community, talking about coaching, and then talking about, and I guess this sort of falls under experience, but talking about maybe specific speakers and kind of what they are learning or getting there. Are there things that, another thing that he mentioned as a possibility is getting people, even on Thursday night, going into it, kind of the beginning sound bites of like what are their expectations coming in, and then having after it's over or at the end, getting what the experience they actually had. So is there anything you guys can think of as it relates to that would be good to add to the list? Or not?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll send that over to him. And The only other things I have is where are we going to do the happy hour on Saturday night? We don't have to decide that, I guess, right this minute, but we need to be thinking about that. And then where are we meeting for dinner, all of us, tomorrow night?
I think for happy hour, we had talked about that one place I can't remember the name of right now. It's
that like trendy place, right?
that's really cool.
Mesa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's walking distance from Dax?
Yeah.
You can walk across the street.
Okay. And then where are we all meeting up tomorrow night?
Del Taco?
We're having tacos on Friday for lunch.
Not Del Taco. It's like Taco Bell. McDonald's of Mexican food.
No.
Where would be a place? I don't know. I should know that.
There's a Crow Burger, Unami Burger.
Oh, that burger joint's pretty great.
What's that?
Yeah. I think if we stay around the camp, we'll have something to pick from. Let's meet at the camp.
Okay.
Nature, what is it?
Native foods.
Native foods.
Native foods are rad. Yeah, we'll pick at the camp and we'll go from there. We'll figure that out.
Okay.
What time are we planning on meeting?
I fly in at 5. I think I'm the last person to get in town.
How about we say 6?
Okay.
Okay.
And Christine's going to have the car first, so are you guys all staying at the same hotel?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. I don't have anything else. Does anybody?
No, I think we're good. I just wanted to say real quick, like the news about Tamara and, well, really the news about Tamara, I think that could be perceived as a downer or a negative. And I just want to like go on record as saying it's been remarkable how little negative has happened since we started this. It's kind of like, you know, if you're shooting a wedding and it starts raining or something, you know, it's really tempting, I think, to interpret it negatively. And I think if she doesn't come, it's a protection. I think it's a provision. And if she does come, I think it's a provision. And it's resource. It's just opportunity to embrace what is real and go with that. I was almost tempted earlier today when I heard about Tim's root canal to write him and say something like, embrace reality, reality's your best friend, but that's so lame, right? It's insensitive and whatever.
Very lame.
Yeah. And it's still true. So, like, we just can't control there's circumstances we can't control, but how we respond to those we can. And I think we just need to keep remembering the folks that are coming to this, first of all, they have no idea at all the backstory. They're coming in with, like, clueless. Like, I think of someone like Ken Carl, who came last year, had some criticisms, is coming back again this year, and he'll just be blown away. Like, we have gone, like, 10x better than a year ago. I'm so impressed with you guys and our team, and we're like the commitment to excellence is on this team, and the way we've enrolled. And I mean, we raised the prices radically. We upped our numbers. We raised the quality of the event. We're breaking even, or close. And we did it in 60 days. I mean, it's just extraordinary. So I don't know if you guys are feeling down or negative. I can't tell totally, but I am feeling so excited. And I hope that can mirror for you guys too. And be praying. Like, I'm really hopeful that somehow Tamara could come out. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew so it wasn't a surprise if it came down that pipe later. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the update too, and just kind of, it's always helpful to get a good perspective on what's actually going on in terms of not being bummed about it, but that we're adjusting and we're going to make it happen.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. I think that's all I've got for now too. But let's just keep the threads going because I know you guys love text messages, especially Tim. So and we'll be together tomorrow, which I'm thrilled about. So that's it.
So fun. I think this goes on record as our shortest Strat call since we started it.
Maybe.
Great. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. See you soon.
Bye.